Still morning. Welcome to DCI's 5th International Conference on Child Rights and Site. We appreciate your participation in this truly inspirational day dedicated to the health and prosperity of our world's children. DCI is honored to convene such a diverse and accomplished group of speakers, all of whom are tirelessly committed to our mission of a world free from childhood exploitation, poverty, and blindness. It is hard to imagine that millions of children around the world are struggling every day just to survive. Millions of children go to sleep every night with an empty stomach. Millions of children are working in hazardous conditions, risking death to work-related accidents. Many children are starting working as soon as they learn to walk. Many children are dying due to lack of immunization, lack of treatment. Many children are becoming blind due to lack of simple treatment that would cost just only $50. Today, we gathered here to remember these children and to think together how and what we can do as individuals, as group, and as an organization. And your presence here today indicates that, like DCI, you have not forgotten those children and those terrific facts. And your participation in this conference shows that you are also thinking and trying to find answers to assure a healthier and happier future for these children. The work DCI is doing today on behalf of these children is become possible for our donors, sponsors, dedicated volunteers, and all of you that we are working together. And on behalf of all these children, I thank you from bottom of my heart. At DCI, we strongly believe that creating opportunity for education and skill development is the only way to break this poverty cycle. So, for DCI's mission for children, we have two components. First, rights and sites for children. So we are trying to change as many lives as possible by providing simple necessities like a place to live, food, education, and healthcare. Second, children helping children. We are encouraging American children to take a leadership role in helping other children around the world. Initially, when we started this work many years before, we wanted to help this child, this girl. We thought that if we bring this girl from this construction work, from the street, to back to home, back to school, that is the end of the story. No, that was not the real fact. When we brought her back to school, we realized there are so many problems, so many obstacles, so many complicated situations to keep the child in home and to keep the child in school. So ultimately, we realized, we understood the problem over the years, working in remote areas. And now we identified those problems, we identified those root causes, and then now we focused to remove those root causes. And now we take comprehensive action to tackle this multifaceted problem of poverty. So, to bring the child, in order to bring the child from street back to their home so that they can live with their parents, and to keep the child in school, we need to make sure that all these interrelated components like healthcare, education, vision care, family support, community development, disaster related, all these are interrelated, and all these things have to work in concert in the community. So community have to work in together, otherwise we cannot keep this child in school. That is very, very important to everybody to understand, because we cannot work. This is very challenging, very difficult, but not impossible, and we made it possible. I will tell those things later, but that is our approach, is a comprehensive approach to tackle this problem. And so, to our goal, we developed these 6 programs, core programs, to address these issues and reach our goal. And all these programs are working in concert. I am not able to explain in this short period of time all these programs. You can visit our website, and we have booth outside. And I can briefly just explain very briefly the Sanchal Sponsorship Program. This is our flagship program, and it operates in remote villages and also city slums in Dhaka. And individuals can sponsor an underprivileged child just for $15 per month. And with that sponsorship, we provide all comprehensive support like books, clothes, shoes, toothpaste, brush, whatever the child need. Basic necessities and family support and tutor support and healthcare support. The idea is we want to make sure the child live with their biological parents, and child is healthy, and child can go to school instead of going to work. And this is our orphanage program, orphan support program, and this orphan support program assists government-run orphanages to provide basic necessities, clothing, books, and then health care, vision care, and also organize different type of events. Most importantly, we create skill development programs for these children. And we also have our own orphanage, and we have own orphanage for 45 girls. The 45 remarkable young girls who are once beggars or working in other people's house, whose lives may one day have become defined by poverty and prostitution without our help, are now children living with the hope of a secure life, receiving an education and learning how to sing and dance. So it is a very nice program, and all these children are doing excellent performance. And now they are competing with privileged children at a school and performing in different academics and also winning competitive awards. And this is our health program, and it supports in the slum area in Dhaka and provide health care to approximately 9,000 people, preventive and curative health care, focusing mainly on maternal, prenatal, postnatal health care, and also we provide some support, educational support and awareness support for adolescent girls. And with Dr. Aziz's leadership, we developed a telemedicine center there, and he will explain in his presentation. And this is our blindness prevention program, and with this program we do extensive eye screening and do eye surgeries, give eyeglasses, and thousands of people, and you would be happy to know that we already provided support approximately over 32,000 people. And we right now focusing school-based screening and supporting eye care for children. And most importantly, we want to show that we are creating connections through all our programs. So, for example, look and what we do, we create connections from American children to other children. Whatever we do, we involve our young people so that they learn about our program and they get motivated, they get involved, and ultimately they take the leadership to help children in other countries. For example, look at the Salma. So Salma, this girl from New York, initially started to sponsor that girl, just earning $15, helping her mom to do laundry. And now, gradually for last 10 years, both of these children grew up, and Salma became a pediatrician and practicing in New York. Not only that, Salma is now also coordinating, helping in coordination for our health clinic. So, what I want to say from this slide, we are not only creating connections or helping to children to developing countries, but our program is designed in such a way that we are creating a generation of future leaders. Most importantly, through our program, American children start to understand about their own life, start to appreciate their own future, appreciate their what they have, and they learn about their responsibility, etc. And this is a great opportunity for volunteering with us, and you can get all this information from outside. And DCI is very unique because DCI is modest grassroots organization, but one with a very big vision. And during our last 12 years existence, with our hard work, we established a very stable and transparent system, and with this system, we are helping thousands of children, lifting them out of poverty and supporting their families also. And DCI is unique because you can see that we are a grassroots organization, most of us are volunteer, and we tackle the problem in the root causes, and we involve youth, all these things. And most importantly, our organization is very transparent. Like for example, if you support one person giving eye care, for donating $10, and we created the system so that you can connect with that person, you can see through our website and all this modern technology we are using. And we are very transparent, and here is some of our achievements. And you can see those achievements more in our website, and we will explain. And this is also our achievement, that we develop partnership with many organizations, many institutions, and that is also involving youth. That is critical to our mission. And you see that many prominent individuals are supporting and helping us in many involving, like Richard Blumenthal is a very active supporter. And you can see that, one thing I want to tell, the governor, Malloy, Connecticut governor, mentioned that we are one of the best organization in Connecticut. That is a very good compliment for us. And for all the volunteers, all the people who work for this organization, that is the complaint for everybody. And one thing I want to show you, that look, this is named Khadija. She was house servant, and then we brought her to the program. Now she is studying in college and also a tutor for our program. And that is the success you all are helping to make. Look at this boy. He was blind. And Dr. Brian Debra went to Bangladesh, and he trained doctors, and also he did operations for many children. And one of them was him. And his name is Nizam. And when he opened his eye and he first time saw Dr. Brian Debra, and Dr. Brian Debra bring a picture of his family and show him, that was a very big pleasure for us. And this is the change we are making. So all these children who are in the field did not do anything. That is the change we are making, and with your support we are doing this. And also I want to tell that personally, I feel very fortunate, very lucky and blessed that I can see the world today, and I have food every day, because as you understand that I was born with congenital cataract and I was supposed to become blind when I had 7 surgeries, and the doctor suggested my parents not to send me to school. Even after that, they sent me to school and I got the opportunity to learn and become a medical doctor. But I had to face lot of discrimination, lot of painful situation. For example, when I started to go to school, every day some of my classmates take my glass and say, how many fingers, how many fingers? That was my everyday experience. Every day. I could not protest because I did not have that capacity. I did not have that confidence because I was visually disabled, physically disabled. I cannot protest people. So that is the reason I divert my motivation to helping people. I started to go to rural areas. I started to form teams, volunteers, and then started to motivate young women, young mothers to go to doctor when they are pregnant, when they need a vitamin supplement to prevent these complicated problems. So I am very much blessed. But nowadays, when I feel pain in my eyes, I feel that I can tolerate it because I can call Dr. Brian DeBroff that I have pain. I can go to a doctor, but many people in the world cannot go to a doctor. And when I drink a glass of water, every day I feel that I am so fortunate. There are millions of people, 1 billion people in the world, they do not have fresh drinking water. And also, when I look at my children every day, I feel they are fortunate, I am fortunate because they have everything they need. But approximately 200 million children in the world are working every day. They are going to work instead of going to school. So I believe that all these children has the right to survive. All these children has the right to have food, education, and health care. And I know all of you also think in the same way. That is the reason you came here. So my message to you is very simple. We have a very nice infrastructure, very transparent platform. Get involved, whatever capacity you have. You have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or some intelligence, or some technology. Let's combine our efforts. Let's think together. Let's make a strong team forever and change the world together. Together, let's create a powerful voice to provide against this child labor, poverty, and blindness. And let's make a beautiful, nice world for our future children. Thank you very much.